So, am I live, bro? Yeah, I'm live. So today I'm gonna do the shadow technique of this video. Welcome to Afghanistan. I spent 7 days with the Taliban in Afghanistan. This is the full vlog. I'm gonna react and I'll do shadow technique to learn English. So let's do it. So yeah, I wanna do the shadow technique.
I ordered 200 hand-forged knives to
Okay, what ads, bro? Okay, let's finish the ads right now. Then I'll start it.
news.
Okay, this is the video. Is the guy? Let's see. Let's watch. Let's watch together and do shadow technique. Every line I will repeat after he says. That would be the perfect.
I got held hostage by the
I got held hostage. What is that? I got held hostage by the Taliban. I got hostage. I got held hostage by the Taliban. I got held hostage by Taliban. That's the crazy part, bro. Is that the video, bro? I don't know. Is it true, man? Maybe. Maybe it is true. I got held hostage by Taliban. Let's see this one.
I got held hostage by the Taliban.
I got held hostage by Taliban. Taliban. Okay, let's search held. Held hostage by Taliban. I got held hostage by Taliban. Yeah? I don't know who has came my house, bro. I wanna just focus.
Right as the United States bombed Iran.
Uh, what is that? I need transcript, man. Where is the transcript? I got held hostage by Taliban right as the United States bombed Iran.
I got held hostage by the Taliban right as the United
Right as the United States
States bombed Iran.
bombed Iran. Bombed Iran.
As the Israel-Iran
Iran or Iran?
conflict extends into its second
Is of a B-2 stealth bomber.
With all of that being said,
Okay, someone has came to my house. I need some break. I don't know. Every single time when I try to spend my time with learning something, that time I got distracted or I got some people to hang out with them. So I'm gonna learn through this video, and yeah, that would be the final decision today. Today I'll do five hours live stream. So see you after. I'm gonna say it's a break. I'm gonna give it break. It's a break. So I break at 4 minutes. Okay, let's count it. The chair has to go there. Forget about them. I have to learn. So 4 minutes. I need to cover 4 minutes. Okay. Break. Remove. Let's learn. Held hostage. Held means what? Held means like detained, like that. Held meaning hold. Oh, held, hold. You mean hold. V1, V2, V3. Hold, held, held. That's the past form of hold. Okay, past tense held, past participle. Sorry, yeah, past tense held and past participle held. Grabs, carry, or support with one's hands. She was holding a brown leather suitcase. Got it. Keep on or keep or detain. Okay, detain. It's sometimes it means detain. The police were holding him on a murder charge. On a murder charge. Detain. Detain, more man. He detained him. Held hostages. They held hostages like that. They hold hostages. They hold hostages means a person or group is being kept against their will, often by force or threat by another party, usually to fulfill demands or gain leverage. Usually to fulfill demands or gain leverage. It implies a situation where... Okay, I'm gonna ask something. Held hostages? I mean, hold hostages or held hostages? What's the difference between these two kind of... I mean, he got hostages. Like I got held. I mean, he got held hostage by Taliban right as the United States bombed Iran. They hold hostages, or they held hostages. What is the correct one to use, like a native speaker? Great question. Correct usage depends on the tense of your sentence. They hold hostages, present tense. They used when you are when you are talking about something that is currently happening or is a general fact. Example, the group hold hostages in the building right now. They held hostages, past tense, used when you were talking about something that already happened last year. The rebels held hostages for 5 days. Okay. Native speaker use how many Israeli hostages held in Gaza? Why they use it? Held in Gaza. Held? I don't know why they use it. Like this one. I'm gonna say in that news they use held. They use held for present tense. Like, yeah. You're absolutely right to notice that. Great observation. Let's break down clearly. Mr. David is one of 49 hostages who, okay, are still being held in, okay, Gaza. Why held is used even though its present tense? This is a case of passive voice. Passive voice is structure is are and plus past participle. Are held equal present passive. It means someone is currently holding them. It means something is currently holding them. But we focus on hostages, not the person holding them. So here are held. Present passive of hold, still being held, emphasizes it's still happening, still being held. Native speakers often use they hold hostages. Hostages are held by them. Both are correct, just different styles. So they hold hostages. Hostages are held by them. Man, active passive form. Why it's important in English? I need to search, bro. Why it is important in English culture. I need to know about that. Why I need to know about active versus passive, active and passive voice for speaking in English. Active voice learning, easy teaching, easy tricks.
Lovely people. Hello, my lovely people. Active and passive voice is a challenging topic, but today we are going to make
I
it.
think she is Indian. Chat. Definitely, she's an Indian.
Hi, I'm Vanessa.
I'm Vanessa.
Active and passive voice.
I knew I was
I knew I was underwater. I knew I was underwater. I knew I was underwater.
underwater. I just didn't realize I was.
What she said? I just didn't realize. I just didn't realize. She speaks too fast here. She speaks too fast here. I just didn't realize I was underwater. I was this underwater. I just didn't realize I was this underwater. I was this underwater. I just didn't realize. I just didn't realize I was this underwater. I was these underwaters. I just didn't realize I was this underwater. I was this underwater. I just didn't realize 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 I was 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 this underwater. I just didn't realize I was this underwater.
This underwater. If you're stressed about your paper, just get
Just get Grammarly.
Grammarly. It's
Grammarly. It's free.
free. I don't
It's
need.
free. It's free. It's free.
Hi, I'm
Hi.
Vanessa from SpeakEnglishWithVanessa.com. Do you know how to use passive and active sentences?
No, I don't know.
Let's talk about it.
Let's talk about it.
Don't use passive sentences. That's not the best way. Always said, don't.
When I was in school, my English teacher always said, don't use passive sentences.
Don't use passive sentences. That's not the best way to express something, but do you know what? That's not a reality.
That's not a reality. Okay. Then what's the reality is look
There
like?
are specific times and
There are specific times and places when you should use passive sentences.
places when you should use passive sentences. So today I'm going to describe what active sentences are, when to use them, and what passive sentences are and when to use them, because you want to make sure that you're using them in the right context at the right time.
Right context at the right time. At the right time. At the right time.
Before we get started,
Before we get started, I want to give you a little test.
I want to give you a little test. I have two sentences and I want you to guess which one is active and which one is passive.
I have two sentences. I want you to guess, and I want you to guess, and I want you to guess. I want you to guess which is active and which is one passive.
Of course, we haven't talked about this yet, so you're just using your gut, your instinct to tell you which one is active and which one is passive. The
Which one is passive, bro?
first sentence is, the dishes weren't done yesterday.
The dishes weren't done yesterday. I didn't do the dishes yesterday. What? I don't know, bro. Because of the change done, I don't know, bro. What is active and what is passive?
And the second sentence is, I didn't do the dishes yesterday.
I didn't do that. This is yesterday. I didn't do it. I didn't do it, bro. It is a crazy part. It's getting views, man. I need more views. Please give me 2000, yeah, 2000. $4.
Which one is active
I don't know which one is active one, which one is passive.
and which one is passive? Let's talk about the answer to that question at the end of this lesson. I'll ask you it again, and I hope that you'll feel more confident in your answer. First, let's talk about active sentences. What in the world are they? The key to an active sentence is that the subject is the one who's doing the action.
What is an active sentence? The subject is doing action. Yeah.
Of the verb. That's why they're called active sentences.
Active sentences.
There's an action that's happening and the subject is doing it. A quick example is that stereotypical time when maybe you were younger and you came home from school and your mom asked you, "What do you do today?" Maybe you said, "Not much." Maybe you said, "Nothing." But let's imagine that you give some kind of answer. You might say, "Well, we studied math.
We took a test and the teacher read to us and the principal yelled at me.
I took a test. The teacher read us a book. The principal yelled at me because I got in trouble." These are all active sentences.
These are all active sentences. Okay, good though. Good though. Maybe. I don't know. What is the passive one, bro? Passive earning. Like passive things. It's happening all time when you don't speak that.
The subject is doing the action. The subject is directly linked to the action. The best time to use active sentences is when you're telling a story. It's engaging. We're linking the subject to the verb, so it's feeling more active.
Feeling more active, yeah.
You're following the story. There's more action.
One more question, bro. How to use being being in American English. Okay, I think How's it going, bro? I was about to go there. What? Why, bro? Take it off. Give it to me. Give it to me. I need to go to store, bro, right now. To buy some what? I'm taking lots of breaks, man. Okay, I'll eat that after. I wanna see something else. History. Right now I have to eat something else. Oh man. I should break. I should take a break right now. Okay, I'll focus on my study, man. I have to do 7 hours of study right now. 7 hours of study. Sorry, 5 hours. Almost done. What did I do? I distracted, bro. I did a distracted right now. I'm distracted, literally. I'm distracted. What should I do? Telling a story, being direct. If focus, man, focus.
Verbs. This is a great way to tell a story, to write directly. If you want to be indirect, this is not the voice for you. You should use passive voice, which we'll talk about in a moment. But this is a
telling a story, being direct.
Great way to be direct and to tell an interesting story. What's passive voice? Well,
the subject is not doing the action. The subject is not doing the action.
Well, the key to passive voice is that the subject is not doing the action of the verb. The person who's doing the action is not the subject. Let's imagine that every day when you get home from work, dinner is made.
Dinner is made. Oh, that's it called passive sentence?
Dinner is finished. Do you know who made dinner? No, it's a mystery. But
it's a mystery. In
this sentence, the subject is dinner. Dinner is made. That's great. I would love to come home and dinner would be already made and on the table. That would be amazing. This isn't really the reality in my life, but maybe
Yeah.
it is for you. You get home from work and dinner is made. Dinner is on the table. Dinner is waiting to be eaten by you. So
Eaten by
who
me?
is doing the action here? We don't know. It's not in the sentence. So you might say,
I always had a burning desire to
I always had a burning desire.
push myself further.
Push myself further.
dinner
Further. Further means what, bro? Further means I want to push myself further. It's a complicated to understand the language, you know. Slowly, you'll get that. Yesterday, I think I've learned further, 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 further. Okay, let's take a break for 2 minutes. I have to pee. I have to pee and I need to change my pen because with this pen I can't sitting on here. I'm wearing a pen because it will produce heat. I mean, my bum will sweat. That's kind of thing I'm gonna do. Sorry. I took 20 minutes, 23 minutes to eat, bro. I had lunch. I had to finish, bro. Oh, sorry. Now I'm gonna focus on my thing. Man. Okay, what I'm doing, bro? Anyone is here? Break. Oh, I have to wire. Sure. My schedule are very tight, man. I don't know why I did start, bro. Why did I start, bro? To learn these things. So when I come, أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. La 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 la.
Is made by my wife. Dinner's made
Is made by my wife.
by my husband. Dinner's made by my mom. Dinner is made. Dinner is not making itself. Someone is doing it, but that
Someone is doing it, yeah. Someone is doing it. Doing it.
person is not the subject of the sentence. And so, voila, we have a passive sentence. There are 3 times that you're going to use the passive voice. The first one is when you don't know who did the action. Let's imagine
Who did the action? You don't know who did the action. When to use passive voice. You don't know who did the action. You don't know who did the action. Who did the action?
imagine that your car is stolen.
My car was stolen.
This is a perfect passive voice sentence.
Yeah, I think that is structure. I mean, this sentence structure I'm familiar with. Like, I'm done. Like, I'm done. Like that. Is it passive voice? I'm done. Sorry, ChatGPT. I am done. I'm done is passive voice. While I'm done appears to be in the passive voice. In the passive voice, due to the use of am, a form of to be, and done, a past participle. It's generally not considered a passive voice contraction. It's more accurately classified as using done as a participle adjective describing a state of completion or exhaustion, according to several grammar websites. Learn language faster with AI. Talkpoly AI. 4 ways to use Bing.
We don't know who did it. You could
I
say,
don't know. My car was stolen. My car was stolen. My car was stolen. My car was stolen, bro.
the thief stole my car. This is active voice. But
My
you can
thief stole my car.
really easily use a passive voice sentence here and say, my car was stolen. Car
My
is the
car
subject,
was
but car
stolen.
is not doing the action. The car didn't steal itself.
Not doing the action. Yeah, not doing the action. That's crazy, huh? Crazy things is happening, bro. Oh man.
Many of you have probably
Let's see some crazy. Bro, I have to focus on English, bro. What I'm doing.
So here we're using the passive voice because we don't know who did the action. The
We don't know who did the action. We don't know who did the action. Who did the action? Who did the action? Who did the action? Who did the action?
second time that you're going to use the passive voice is when you just don't care who did the action. Maybe it's not important or relevant
My car was made in 2010.
to your sentence. So you might say,
You don't care who did the action.
my car was made in 2010. I didn't say, Mazda made my car in 2010. No, I just said my car was made. My car didn't make itself, but I'm not stating who did the action because it's just not relevant or it's not important, or maybe I don't care to share that information with you.
Wow.
I know who did it. It's not the first reason. I do know who made my car, but I just don't care to share it with you. My car was made in 2010. The third time that you're going to use the passive voice is one of the most useful, and
You don't want to blame someone. The dishes weren't done yesterday. The dishes weren't done yesterday. Yesterday. Crazy. Sounds is a little bit crazy, you know? It's a little bit crazy, you know?
this is when you don't want to blame someone for doing an action.
This is why when you don't wanna blame someone who's doing the action.
So let's imagine that you have an agreement with your husband, like I do. In our house, Dan does the dishes.
In our house, Dan does the dishes. Dan does the dishes.
And I help to do a lot of
I have to do a lot of
tasks for our baby. So if
as for baby.
he doesn't do the dishes, I might say, you didn't do the dishes. This is an active sentence.
You didn't do that. You didn't. Ooh, man, crazy. Always I say this. I don't know why I say this. I don't know why I said it. To everybody.
It's direct and it's clear. But if I want to be a little bit
more clear, it's direct and it's clear. It's direct and it's clear, man. It's clear. It's clear.
more polite, a little bit more indirect,
You don't want to blame someone the dishes weren't done yesterday.
I might say, oh, I saw that the dishes weren't done yesterday.
The dishes weren't done yesterday.
Dishes weren't done. I'm not saying you didn't do the dishes. We're not stating that the subject here, that action sentence, you didn't do.
Your next adventure starts with our early fares. Save up to 15% with Qatar Airways.
The dishes. Instead, it's passive. It's a little
Instead, it's passive.
bit more indirect, and depending on the situation, this could be a good idea or a bad idea. Personally, for me, with my husband, we would rather be more direct with each other, especially in these kinds of situations.
Direct each other, yeah.
We don't want to be passive aggressive.
We don't want to be passive aggressive.
But in certain situations, especially at work, this is really a great idea. When you want to be
This is really great idea.
indirect, you don't want to blame someone, so you're going to be more indirect. Let's take a look at a quick work conversation where you're going to hear two people talking about a task that wasn't done, and they're trying to figure out who should do it, but they're trying to be polite and not blame anyone. So you're going to hear
Polite and not blame
the
anyone.
active voice used and the passive voice used.
Active voice is easy, but passive voice.
I recommend looking at the screen and trying to follow along so that you can make these sentences yourself.
Hi, Daniel. Do you have a moment?
Do you have a moment? Sure. What's your mind?
Sure, what's on your mind?
What's on your mind? What's on your mind?
Well, when I came into work today,
Well, when I came into work today, active, I noticed that the boxes didn't get put away last night. Didn't get put away. Didn't get put away. Is it passive? I think active, bro.
I
Active.
noticed that the boxes didn't get put away last night.
Get put away last night.
Uh-huh, I see.
And so this morning, someone had to put them away.
Someone had to put them away. Someone had to put them away. So you're saying
You're saying that you had to put the boxes away?
Yes, that's it.
put the boxes away?
And when things don't get put away, someone needs to spend extra time cleaning in the morning.
Ah, yes. Well, I certainly don't want boxes being left out and employees wasting time.
That's why I wanted to bring it to your attention today. What should we do?
Well,
What should we do?
whose job is it to put everything away at night?
The problem is that this task isn't assigned to anyone yet.
The problem is that this task isn't assigned it to anyone yet.
You seem like a responsible person. Why aren't you?
You seem like a responsible person. Why aren't you in charge of boxes?
You in
at
charge
night?
of boxes at night?
Oh, I guess I could do it.
Excellent. Then the problem is solved.
I hope you enjoyed that quick conversation, and before we go today, let's return to the test sentences.
Bro,
Well,
something
I
I'm
certainly
missing,
Spend
bro.
extra time.
She indicated what is active, what is passive. Okay, active voice is
The
yellow.
voice used. I recommend looking at the screen and trying to follow along so that you
Active voice is yellow and passive voice is
can make these sentences yourself.
Hi, Daniel. Do you have a moment?
Sure, what's on your mind?
Well, when I came into work today,
This is passive voice. The box didn't get put away last night. The boxes didn't get put away last night. The boxes didn't get away last night. The boxes didn't get put away last night.
I noticed that the boxes didn't get put away last night.
Uh-huh, I see.
And so this morning, someone had to put them away.
Someone had to put them away. Oh man. Passive.
You're saying that you had to put the boxes away?
I'm not understanding.
Yes, that's it. And when things don't get put away,
When things don't get put away, someone needs to spend extra time cleaning in the morning. Someone needs to spend extra time to cleaning in the morning. Someone needs. It's active voice. And yes, I certainly don't want boxes being left out and employees wasting time.
someone needs to spend extra time cleaning in the morning.
Ah, yes, yes. Well, I certainly don't want boxes being left out and employees wasting time.
That's why I wanted to bring it to your attention today. What should we do?
Well, whose job is it to put everything away at night?
Whose job is it to put everything away at night?
The problem is that this task isn't assigned to anyone yet.
You seem like a responsible person.
The sir isn't assigned, it's a passive voice. The problem is that this task isn't assigned to anyone yet. You seems like a responsible person. Why aren't you in charge of boxes
Why
at
aren't
night?
you in charge of boxes at night?
Oh, I guess I could do it.
I guess I could do it. It's active. Excellent. Then the problem is solved. Ah, this one. Problem is solved.
Excellent. Then the problem is solved.
I hope you enjoyed that quick conversation, and before we go today, let's return to the test sentences that we talked about at the beginning of this lesson. The first sentence was, the dishes weren't done yesterday.
Weren't done yesterday. It was passive. I didn't do dishes yesterday. Number 2 is active.
And the second sentence was, I didn't do the dishes yesterday. Which one is passive and which one is active? I hope that now that we've talked about this a bit, you feel a little bit more comfortable choosing one or the other. The subject, the action, who is doing the action? Who is the one who is doing the dishes or not doing the dishes? It's me. I didn't do the dishes.
So it's an active voice. It's an active voice. It's an active voice.
I'm the one who's doing the action. So the second sentence is going to be our active sentence. And the first sentence is going to be passive.
The dishes weren't done yesterday. I didn't do the dishes yesterday.
The dishes aren't doing themselves. That would be amazing. Actually, we don't have a dishwasher, so I'm the dishwasher, or in this situation, actually Dan's the dishwasher now. But we are using the active voice to say, I didn't do the dishes, or the passive voice, the dishes weren't done. And now I have a challenge for you. Can you make an active sentence and a passive sentence and write them in the comments? Maybe you can let me know about some chores in your house and who did them.
Can you make an active? Problem is solved, man.
Who didn't do them? Or maybe you can make it passive and you don't have to tell me. Just tell me that the sweeping wasn't done yesterday, or the vacuuming.
Okay, the passive voice. How to use passive voice? English grammar lessons. Active voice, passive voice in English, advanced English. Let's learn passive voice.
Eine zweite Staatsbürgerschaft? Es ist einfacher, als du glaubst. Mehr als nur ein Plan B. Es ist dein Ticket zu echter Freiheit.
Helen is at the top of my request list. So many of you have been asking me for a lesson about the passive voice. So I'm glad that I've finally got it ready for you. Now, this can be a really confusing grammar structure in English. Lots of my students ask, what's the point of the passive voice? Is it really that important?
What's the point of passive voice?
Yes. Understanding the passive voice is important.
It is important, yeah. I can say that. It is important. Yeah.
In this lesson, you'll learn what it looks like, why it's useful, and you'll practice using it with me. The passive voice is used often by native English speakers. It's a mistake to think that it's only used in formal speech. It's also used informally, quite a bit. So stay with me through this entire lesson. Keep focused. It's not that long. Before we keep going, a quick little reminder to join the English Grammar Challenge. You'll get to practice the 10 most common grammar mistakes that English learners make and learn how to avoid them with me.
Back to English. Discover more fan page, free stuff, lessons. Need to download, a wallpaper. She doesn't have any courses. She has Speak Like a Pro, three course bundles, prepositions course with Emma. Go beyond the basics, learn the correct way to use prepositions. Speak with me. Complete conditionals. Grammar challenge. Imitation technique, prepositions. Very impressed. My tutor told me she was very impressed by how much my pronunciation improved since I started with your imitation technique. You are best, Emma. Thank you. May, said Sydney. Woohoo. So happy. I just finished step 3 for the last lesson and I made it all the way. Woohoo. Celebrating with you, Emma. I love your channel and your courses. Wishing you a happy day. Dewi Jakarta from Indonesia. Game changer. Last year I felt shame about my English speaking because I have to talk with a lot of patients every day. I took all your courses and practice at work. One night shift. Wow, it's a game changer for me. What is this? Eduardo. California. Sacramento city in California. So United States of America. Oh yeah, these are not greeny. This side is not greeny. Mongolia is not green. Nepal, Iran, Saudi Arabia, Pakistan, Afghanistan. Fun facts about Emma. What song is most likely to lure you to dance floor? Africa Tata. Free stuff, lessons, wallpaper, and offers from English. Offers from English. Buy from learn preposition. Buy from take the test. Okay.
Today, I want to talk to you.
Passive.
And if you join and complete the challenge by the end of May, there are times when you don't want to say who or what did the action.
Who or what did the action?
Maybe you're trying to avoid responsibility for something you did, or you don't want to get your mate into trouble.
Make into a trouble.
Or maybe you don't know who did the action.
Maybe you don't know who did the action.
Or because actually the object is the most important or the most interesting part of the sentence.
And the object is the most important part of the sentence.
So that's the thing that the action is happening to, not the thing that is doing the action.
Yeah.
You can use the passive to change the focus of your sentence.
To change the focus of your sentence.
So let's go back a moment.
Let's go back on.
Understand the passive voice. I should really.
What she said?
Back a moment.
Back a moment.
To understand the passive voice, I should really first explain the active voice.
I think she's from England, sorry, in London, British. She has British accent, so I'm not going to learn from her. Goodbye, English.
To you about using.
He is the guy who is speaking American accent. Who speaks American accent?
Active and passive voice. That's coming up.
Active and passive voice. Da 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 da. Da 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 da.
Hey everyone, my name is Wes. This is Interactive English, which is all about helping you practice and improve your English skills. Today, I have a grammar lesson for you. It's all about active and passive voice. I want to tell you, well, what is the difference between active and passive? How do you change sentences from active voice to passive voice? And when should you use the passive voice? Because I think that can confuse learners from time to time. The reason why I'm doing this is because often in the comments I get questions and people are like, well, hey.
How to use present perfect progressive for passive voice? Change this sentence into passive voice. The criminal killing an innocent person. Is this sentence grammatically correct? The boy was laughed at by his classmates. Could I mean it? To be serious about something, be used in the passive form.
How do you change this sentence to the passive voice? It made me realize that, okay, this is valuable information for you to know.
This is a valuable information to know
about when and how to use active and passive voice.
When and how to use active and passive voice.
So when you're thinking about, okay, like let's start with the sentences that we can change from active to passive. So
which sentences can we change from active to passive?
The first thing that I want to do is focus on the verb.
Focus on the verb.
And the verb tense does not matter. What really
verb tense does not matter.
Matters is what follows the verb.
What follows the verb?
Does an object follow the verb?
Does object follow the verb? Follow the verb.
Because if it does, then we can change it to the passive voice.
Object follow the verb.
Let me give you some more information about that. So verbs can either be transitive or intransitive. If a
transitive or intransitive
verb is transitive, it means that it has an object in order to help complete the meaning of the
sentence.
For example, the verb buy.
To buy.
We will follow that with an object because it tells us, well, what the person is buying.
To buy something. So I buy some food. The store. Okay.
I buy some food. Subject, verb, object. So
Some food.
If a verb has an object, then it is a transitive verb. If a verb is intransitive, then, well, that just means that there is
That's just mean.
no object. The verb will likely be followed by a prepositional phrase or
A preposition, phrase or adverb.
maybe even an adverb.
Maybe even an adverb.
Think about the verb laugh, all right?
To laugh.
You know what the meaning of that is. And I could say the sentence, she laughs at the joke.
She laughs at the joke. Are you serious, bro? She laughs at the joke. She laughs at the joke. Wow. She laughs at the joke. She laughs at the joke. She laughs at the joke.
Subject, verb, prepositional phrase. Or I could
Subject, verb, and prepositional phrase.
say they laughed immediately.
They laughed immediately.
Subject, verb, adverb. Now there
Subject, verb, adverb.
are some verbs that can be either transitive or intransitive. Let's look at the verb eat. Can be immediately. Sentence, she laughs at the joke. And I think about the verb followed by, that just means that there is no object. The
Intransitive verbs, there is no object.
verb will likely be followed by a prepositional phrase or maybe even an adverb. Think about the verb laugh, all right? You know what the meaning of that is. And I could say the sentence, she laughs at the joke. Subject, verb, prepositional phrase. Or I
Prepositional phrase. Okay, I've learned that one. Prepositional phrase. Prepositional phrase. Prepositional phrase. Prepositional phrase. Prepositional phrase. Prepositional phrase. Prepositional phrase.
I could say they laughed immediately.
They laughed immediately. They laughed immediately.
Subject, verb, adverb. Now there are some verbs that can be either transitive or intransitive. Let's look at the
Transitive or intransitive.
Verb eat. I could
verb eat.
Say we will eat the sandwiches.
We'll eat the sandwiches. We'll eat the sandwiches. We'll eat the sandwiches. We'll eat the sandwiches. Sandwiches. We will eat sandwiches. So I'm gonna see a YouTuber whose name is Queso. 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 His name is Queso. He has 8.6 million subscribers. Bro, how did he got? He just play games. That's it. He just do that. Just game. And nothing else. He don't do nothing else. Ooh, man. $7.4 million viewers, followers. Losing my mind. Shit.
That was good chat.
KCO. His voice is good, man.
পেপসোডেন্ট জার্মি চেকের 190 গ্রাম প্যাকের সাথে একটি টুথব্রাশ ফ্রি।
Man, what's good, chat? I ain't even late. 1 to 10. How we doing, ladies and gentlemen? I'm yo. What's good? What's good? Rob's good. Channel's good. Mom's good. Channel's good. Channel's good. Channel's good. Animals good. Channel's good. Ladies and gentlemen, I hath returned once more yet again. Dealing with the yo bees with the fire. Appreciate you bees of chat you some waffle fries. Now again, do I think Chick-fil-A is good? Yes. Will I pull into a Chick-fil-A? Yes, I will. But it is unbelievably it's overrated.
Overrated.
It is. There's nothing that would live up to the hype that people act like Chick-fil-A is. To put it in perspective, I'm from a not big city area. And one time a Chick-fil-A truck came to town. A Chick-fil-A truck. And where I'm from, ain't no Chick-fil-A within a 2-hour drive. But a Chick-fil-A truck came to town one day. And I had never had Chick-fil-A before. I got off work. I was like, I told Link, I say, yo, Link, let's go to the Chick-fil-A truck.
Chick-fil-A truck. Canon, the Casio. Canon.
All right, here I come.
About to hold on. Let me see.
Oh, you go first. You go first.
This camera.
You go first. You go first.
Why the f do I sound like a f***ing chipmunk? It's doing the same for him! What?
I'm lagging.
Reddit user Mostly Grapes posted this photo of a monkey back in 2014.
No. Oh no. They lagging? They lagging? Yo! Why am I dadgum redlining, bruh? My voice. What you talking about? Don't tell me. Hello? And let's go see what everybody's talking about.
Nobody makes his clips. But somebody's here. Casio Finest. I'm just searching him because okay, I think I should share with you guys and it will be helpful for me. Casio is the guy who grew up, who went viral suddenly, and last year he got 4 million subscribers. You wanna see that? On YouTube.
Man, what's good, chat? I ain't
And
even late.
Twitch is another level, you know. Did you see that? How much views he got just uploading gaming content? And last year he grew 4 million subs.
Wait, did somebody?
Compilation. Schedule. Okay. She made clips. Unposted clips. Casio is a guy. We love Casio. Casa. They don't upload videos, man. That's the weird part. But this guy is making videos. Yo. Can you see that? Ooh. Yeah, man.
No, I'm a dinosaur! Come on, let me eat you. Come on.
Let me eat you. Let me eat you. Let's see. Is this channel monetized? Yeah, this channel is
Imagine being able to
monetized.
build anything. Just
This channel is monetized, bro. Crazy. It doesn't have clippers. Okay, there is a market gap. I can make, and also the Asmon Gold has the same thing. Asmon Gold. When will this end? Texas situation is insane. Is insane. Bro, he doesn't have also clip. I mean, he makes good clips by his editor. Asmon Goals and Kesho. These two guys, I have to use them. I don't know what I'm doing right now. This is my channel. Why I'm showing you, bro? Why am I showing you this stuff? It's not good to see you, bro. Okay. Excuse me, Red Castle receiving more backlash for not donating to Masturbate charities. This is not his stuff.
So I was live streaming today.
He was live streaming today.
Hi,
Hello.
how are you doing?
How are you doing?
I'm great. How
I'm
about
great.
you?
How about you?
I'm okay.
He's okay. Okay. What I was doing? Okay, sure. I was doing learning passive voices. I have to learn those stuff and
Talking about the future, I have my subject, verb, and the sandwiches, that is my object. Now I can use that same verb and follow it with a prepositional phrase and say, well, we will eat in the park. In that case,
we
I have
will
subject,
eat in the
verb,
park. We will eat in the park.
prepositional phrase.
That called prepositional phrase. That called prepositional phrase. In the park, bro. In the park.
It is intransitive. Now, the reason why I'm telling you all of this, because you may be thinking, what the heck does this have to do with active and passive voice?
With active and passive voice.
If a verb is intransitive, you cannot change it to
with
the
intransitive verbs to the passive voice.
passive voice. So
to the passive voice. Intransitive verbs to the passive voice.
all of those sentences that I just talked about
That
that were intransitive.
They were intransitive. She
laughs at the joke.
They laughed immediately.
They laughed immediately.
Immediately. We will eat in the park. We will eat in the park. We will eat in the park. This is the inactive, bro.
We will eat in the park. Those sentences cannot be changed to the passive voice.
Because object doesn't work. There is no object. There is the just prepositional phrase.
In order to change a sentence from active to passive,
or
even just to use the passive, you need to have an object. So now you
need to have an object.
know the types of sentences that you can change to the passive voice.
It can't change to the passive voice.
They must be transitive verbs.
They must be transitive verbs.
Let's look at the difference between active, passive, how to change it, and when to use that passive voice.
And when to use that passive.
So I think just in general, the main difference between active voice and passive voice is that with active voice, the subject is performing the action.
With active voice, the subject is performing the action.
When you're using the passive voice, the subject is receiving the action.
With passive voice, the subject is receiving the action.
Keep in mind that the vast majority of the time, you're going to use the active voice.
You're going to use the active voice.
You're speaking, you're going to use active voice.
You're going to speaking.
And when you're writing, you're going to be writing those active sentences. The reason for this is because active voice, it's more direct, and the focus is on the actor.
Focus on the actor. Actor means is doers.
Is on the subject.
On the subject. I mean, who's doing? I mean, I'm doing. I mean, there is no specifically a person
that is performing the action. For example, I could say, that is performing the action.
That is performing the action. That is performing the action.
For example, I could say, Wes teaches English.
Wes teaches English. Wes teaches
direct,
English.
It's easy to understand.
Easy to understand.
And the focus is on, Wes.
Focus on one West.
Who is doing the action? The subject is doing the action.
Subject is doing the action.
So the vast majority of the time,
vast majority of the time,
just know,
vast majority of the time, vast majority of the time.
All right, you are going to use the active voice.
You're going to use the active voice. You are going to use the active voice.
There are certain instances in which it's common to use the passive voice. And
it's common to use passive voice.
I want to talk to you about 4 different times in which you may want to use the passive voice and why.
You may use the passive voice you want.
And as we go through this, I'm going to give you some examples, and we're going to change the sentences from active to passive. So let's begin with the first one, which is when you want...
Let's begin to the first one.
To emphasize the action over the actor.
When you want to emphasize the action over actor.
This is a great example of when you would want to use the passive voice.
When you want to use the passive voice.
So let's take the sentence.
So let's take the sentence.
I wrote that email.
I wrote that email. I wrote that email.
This is an active sentence.
This is an active sentence. Yeah, I've learned it.
Subject, verb, object.
Subject,
now, if we want
object.
to change this to the passive voice, we are going to take the object and move it to the front of the sentence. Then you are going to add the verb to be plus the past participle.
What? What's that? Man, it's live. Did you see that? It's live, bro.
Plus the phrase by and the subject.
Plus by phrase. Okay. Object plus to be plus past participle. By the phrase. By the phrase. By the phrase. Okay, I want to see some English things, that English expressions. Envy. What is that website, bro? American English expressions. I'm gonna read all of this. Idioms, not idioms. No, not idioms, bro. EF. I forgot that page name, bro. Oh, Ingo. I got it. Ingo. American English expression Ingo. Oh. Yeah. Idioms. Hit below the belt. When you hit below the belt, you are performing an action that showcases unfair on unsportsmanlike conduct. Ball is in your court. Jump on the bandwagon. The whole 9 yards. Knock it out of the park. On the bell. Throw it in the towel. Drop the ball. Full court press. Keep your eye on the ball. Behind the 8 ball. Through a curved ball. Bite the blade. Spill the beans. Piece of cake. Break the ice. Don't cry over spilled. Don't cry over spilled milk. It means it's like don't cry. Spilled. I think it called spilled. What the heck? Power went out. No way. Power went out, bro. What did I do? I'm gonna wait for 30 minutes. Few minutes, bro. I'm gonna wait for a few minutes. Expression. Spilled means like, so it's went out, bro. Spill means what does it mean? Cause or allowed to flow over the edge of its container, especially unintentionally. You will spill that tree if you are not careful. Reveal confidential information to someone. There's nothing worse than friends who spill secrets. A quantity of liquid that has spilled or been spilled. Wipe up spills immediately. Immediately, bro. Immediately. Do you have enough water, a piece of pie, cut the mustard, but of more you can chew, gasping at straws, bring home the bacon, 2 peas in a pod, the apple of my eye. In a nutshell, this expression is used to sum up or express something in concise manner. In a nutshell, the new policy aims to streamline our workflow, improve efficiency, spice things up. To spice things up is to add excitement or variety to a situation. Let's spice things up at the party by introducing some fun games and activities. Cool as a cucumber. Go bananas. To go bananas is to become extremely excited, agitated, or crazy. Example, crowd went. What I'm reading, bro. Warm up, exercise. Okay. Have a short conversation based on the questions below. Warm up. Have you been to the US? If so, where did you visit? If not, would you like to? Would you like to? What comes to your mind? What comes to you? What comes to mind when you think of the US? Exercise, vocabulary, plan, activity. Do you have any plans for tomorrow?
One activity I enjoy after work is jogging.
One activity I enjoy after work is jogging. What's the picture, man? One activity I enjoy after school is playing soccer. There is never any time for social activity. Our main activity this week is planning this project. Economy activity has been slow recently. The office is always filled with loud activity. What is my activity right now? My activity is just I enjoy. Right now I enjoy to learn English. That's it. That is my activity right now. Activity. That's it. Economy activity has been slow recently.
Economic activity has been slow recently.
Economic activity has been slow recently. Economic activity has been slow recently. The office is always filled with loud activity.
The office is always filled with loud activity.
We're staying overnight in Boston, then ahead back home. We are staying overnight in Boston. Overnight. I prefer flying overnight to save money on hotels. Really? I prefer flying overnight to save money on hotels. Her reaction to the news was quite negative. Her reaction to the news was quite negative. I'm feeling really unwell. I won't be coming into work today. Slang from United States of America. American slangs is always changing, so it's important to keep learning new expression if you want to learn, if your English to be on point. On point means perfect or excellent. It's often used to describe how someone looks, but can be used for almost anything. Your hair is really on point today. Chill, to chill or chill out or to relax. Chill can also be used as an adjective meaning relaxed. I'm just going to chill out this weekend. This party is pretty chill. Hang out. To hang out means to spend time together without a plan. People hanging out might be play video games or visit a bar. The activity doesn't matter. People hanging out might play video games or visit a bar. Do you wanna hang out on Friday? Do you wanna hang out on Friday? Crash. To crash is to fall asleep quickly. Fall asleep quickly. Usually because a person is so tired that they fall into their bed. Crash can also mean to stay at someone else's house overnight, or to go to a party when you are not invited. I didn't sleep last night. I'm gonna crash in a minute. I'm gonna crash in a minute. Man, I didn't sleep last night. I didn't sleep well. I didn't sleep well last night. 4 hours maybe. So I'm gonna crash in a minute. I'm already crashing, but I have to do that because right now we don't have power. I had to do that. What I did. Let's crash chats party. Can I crash at your place tonight? Sweet. Everyone likes sweet food, sweet people, but American slang, something sweet is also great or excellent, and the word is often used to describe things or as a reaction to good news. Your new car is sweet. I won free movie tickets. Sweet. Sick. While sick usually means ill or unwell. In American slang, it means very good or amazing. It's usually used to describe things or experiences. Wow, the new Avengers movie is sick. Very good, man. The movie was sick, bro. It's sick. Fill in the blanks. I'm not working tonight. Do you wanna go? I'm not working tonight. Do you wanna do? Do you wanna work? Do you wanna work? I would love to just eat and watch movie. I'm so tired. I think I will go as soon as I get home. I'm so tired. I think I will sleep as soon as I get home. That quarterback has been playing really well. His passing has been... Man, I have to stop this live stream right now. You know why? Because oh man, here's a crash. Okay, crash on point. Do you want... Sorry, I'm not working tonight. Do you wanna 1 point? What does it mean 1 point? Perfect or excellent. It's often to use describe how someone looks, but can be used for also almost anything. So your hair is already on point today. Reaction. I will reaction. I'm so tired. I think I'll... People often say sweet as a reaction to good news. That quarterback has been playing really well. His passing has been on point. I'm so tired. I think I will crash as soon as I get home. I would love to chill and watch a movie. Yeah, hang out. What about... okay. Hang out, man. Okay, I'm not working tonight. Do you want to chill? I would love to. I would love to just hang out and watch a movie. I'm so tired. I think I will crash as soon as I get home. The quarterback has been playing really well. His passing has been chill. Added chill to good news. I don't know. Reaction. Discussion. Have you ever met an American? Please explain your answer. No, I haven't. How do you like to chill out on weekend? Please explain your answer. Have you ever crashed a party? If so, please share your experience. What was the last movie you watched? Would you describe it as sweet or sick? There is nothing wrong with America that cannot be cured by what is right with America. Bill Clinton. What do you make of this statement? What do you make of this statement? Or what do you make of this statement? Oh, mean categorized science, technology. AI turns dreams into movie. Daily News. Ingo. Materials. I think conversation, intermediate proficiency. I think I should link this one to the set channel. Okay, I have to stop the live stream because my computer will be turned off automatically.